Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to 𝘨𝘪𝘵𝗃𝗀𝘃, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And now we finally have gotten a first look at the upcoming series, The Eternals, which is a film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that actually has a pretty large ensemble when it comes to a cast. And with a ton of new characters to be introduced in this movie, it is really interesting to take a look at the actors behind these characters and see where they all came from and where they got their start in acting. So let's go ahead and jump into this and take a look closer at where these actors were before they were famously casted in The Eternals. Now first up, Kit Harington will be playing the Black Knight in The Eternals. However, he is very famously known for his role in the HBO television series Game of Thrones. Now, Kit Harington started off his acting career actually appearing in Game of Thrones. Of course, back then the character was a smaller role and his character became more and more prevalent as the show continued on and the story continued to evolve. So it'll be interesting to see how he joins up in The Eternals, but let's take a look back to when he first starred in Game of Thrones.
Dead yet?
Richard Madden is another actor who is coming straight out of Game of Thrones, though he did have a lesser extent of a role than his co-star Kit Harington.
The proper course is clear. Pledge fealty to King Renly and move south to join our forces with his.
Renly is not the king.
You cannot mean to hold to Joffrey, my lord. He put your father to death.
That doesn't make Renly king.
And while he is set to star in this new movie, The Eternals, as 𝘧𝘪𝘭𝘮𝘂𝘃, Richard Madden did have a little bit of an acting career even before he joined up on Game of Thrones, starring in an old BBC children's show called Barmy Aunt Boomerang, and he just is one of the kids that's on the show. And he also has had some other acting credits throughout the years before he joined up with Game of Thrones, to be fair. But still, it's cool to look back at him in a children's TV show.
Happy birthday, Sebastian.
Oh, thanks, Mum. Oh, cool. Would it be okay if I had some friends over after school? We could have a wee bit of a party now.
Now, one of the biggest names in acting who is joining up in The Eternals, and was kind of a surprise when this actress was initially announced, Angelina Jolie, who'll be playing 𝘨𝑛𝑎 in this new movie, has had a pretty long and extensive acting career, though one of the biggest roles she landed back in the 90s was in a film called Hackers.
Here's your class.
My class? You mean I'm not in your class?
No, you're not in my class.
Give me time. Hey, you know? Yeah. Tell 'em about the pool, Kate.
Gemma Chan is actually a really unique actress who is going to be joining up to play the character 𝘧𝘪𝘭𝘮 in The Eternals, though interestingly enough, while Gemma Chan does have a track record of appearing in some small roles, she did get a main role in the television series Secret Diary of a Call Girl. But even more interestingly enough, Gemma Chan actually already starred in a Marvel Cinematic Universe in Captain Marvel, where she played 𝘨𝑛𝑦𝘆, though they decided to use this actress again for a brand new role in The Eternals, and she'll be jumping into that when the movie finally debuts. But here's a clip of her from Captain Marvel. But first, we wanted to give a quick reminder, we do have a really awesome Instagram page that updates you guys on everything happening Marvel immediately. So if you guys want to follow us on Instagram, check it out, link in the description. There's also a ton of really awesome memes and other things that are posted on there. So make sure you guys are following that page. And let's go ahead and jump into this story. Kumail Nanjiani is an up-and-coming comedian and actor starring in some pretty massive movies, and ever since his movie that debuted on Amazon Prime, 𝘨𝘗𝗃𝗃, he's really just kind of exploded into the spotlight. Though looking back at his career, he had some smaller roles on a lot of different comedy projects before landing a normal role in the television series Silicon Valley, which is where a lot of people became familiar with this actor for the first time.
I know 𝘨𝘁𝗀𝘆 probably came in here and puked out a bunch of tech specs, 3/4 of which are total horse shit.
Did he bring up the Iranian Revolution thing? Yeah, those words mean nothing.
But here's the fact.
I'm the only one of these clowns that can code in Java. And I write sleek, performant, low-overhead Scala code with higher-order functions that will run on anything.
Salma Hayek is another actress who is a pretty big name in Hollywood, and her acting career dates all the way back to a Spanish soap opera television series that she acted in, and later got her own separate series a few years later in the late 80s, known as Teresa, but she'll be joining up also in the Eternals, playing the character Ajax. Actor Ma Dong-seok is a very popular South Korean actor starring in a ton of different South Korean movies, though he'll be joining up for this project also, playing as the character 𝘨𝘁𝗃𝗃 in the Eternals as well. And if we look to the other actors joining up in the Eternals, it's quite interesting to see their backstories as well. 𝘨𝘁𝗃𝗃𝗃 is casted to play the character 𝘨𝘪𝘭𝘮, and while his acting career is a little bit shorter than some of these other actors as he is a younger actor, he's appeared in several different Irish movies and television series, but most notably he was in the film Dunkirk. So it'll be really interesting to see how he translates into the cast of the Eternals.
There's no hiding from this, son.
What is it you think you can do with that, on this thing?
It's not just us. The call went out. We aren't the only ones to answer, you know.
You don't even have guns.
You have a gun?
Yes, of course. A rifle, the 303.
Did it help you against the dive bombers and the U-boats?
Brian Tyree Henry is very popularly known for his role in Atlanta, and though he's appeared in other television series, smaller roles like in Law and Order, he's definitely mostly known for his role in Atlanta and newer movies that have recently come out and newer movies that are coming out, like Kong vs. Godzilla. Nonetheless, he is an incredibly talented actor who will be joining up the cast as the character Phastos.
Yo, this is so crazy. We've been listening to you from the start.
Man, we love that new song, bro. I be talking mama crazy.
I appreciate that, man.
When I tell my brother about this, he gonna trip.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So what are you doing here?
Just living,
You
man.
alone? You ain't got no car?
And last but not least, one of the child actors joining up with this cast member, Leah McHugh, who'll be playing the character Sprite, doesn't have the longest set of past films and projects she's worked on, and this is most likely the biggest project that McHugh has starred in, though she has appeared in a couple different horror movies over the past couple of years, such as in The Lodge, where she played a young girl in that film too.
She can't go to heaven. She's not gonna go to heaven, Daddy. She's not gonna go to heaven. You don't understand. She can't.
So what what do you guys think of the cast that's set up for the Eternals? Are you excited to see how they do in Marvel's biggest and newest project? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this, uploaded every day of the week. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.